parallel to your own. From chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy.
on bears.
Look,
Listen.
look, you don't
You
get
can
in
do
the
it.
cage with a bear. You don't get in the cage with brown bears because they'll kill you on accident. Because they're like nice, but they know how strong they are, but they don't know how weak you are.
Hi, everybody.
They will snap you in half. Black
I
bears.
think I could take one.
They can.
No, you
oh
could not.
God, Cody,
A
stop.
black bears.
Cody.
You can go in the cage with the black bear. I've held a black bear. I like black bears. They're sweet and cute and lovable.
They're just little
They
guys.
are very cute. That's
They're
usually
just
what we see
little
when we went
guys.
camping.
But you've
Black
got to be aware that thing could still kill you by accident.
Or just with
problem
their
is with a
attitude.
brown
They're so
bear-
overbearing.
So yeah, hi everybody. We were in a heated
that was your
discussion
joke
about
today.
bears. Also,
Talking about
Waltz
horses.
is on the same page as we are right before we switched over. Don't trust polar bears. We brought up the man versus bear comment, and Jasher was like, "Hold on, I have a hyperfixation on bears. Let's talk about bears.
I want to talk about bears.
I want to talk
Wait,
about
bears
bears.
is an option. Let's talk about bears.
Let's talk. Yeah, fucking love bears, bro. Fuck,
There's gonna be a sudden bear NPC showing up in our future.
I'm here for it.
There already is one.
I know, the hot girl one. She's on my list, Jasher.
As your resident animal-esque humanoid, I accept.
She's more human than bear.
I don't care.
She looks.
What is it in the wise words of that one TikTok audio? That don't matter. That don't matter, baby. Ah, we love it when a Cody is muted moment.
No.
Polar bears will eat you feet first just to hear you scream.
Is one? I love it. Is one a Halcyon bear?
Yeah, we already have a house in crocodile. Let's be honest.
Honest? No. Okay, so like, hear me out. I don't think that Beck is
No.
a Halcyon. Okay,
No.
He's not.
He's
not.
way
He's
too.
sweet.
He's too sweet. He's too himbo-y. He's not hoey
Yeah.
enough to be Halcyon.
He's
I can't
Kronk.
He is
control my
Kronk.
animal instincts.
It's Kronk.
Halcyon.
Beck is just Kronk.
Meanwhile,
Sometimes I just-
sometimes Beck forgets that he's a crocodile. He's like, "Oh yeah." All right, but anyways, hi everybody. Sorry that tangent took a hot second. Welcome to the Secret Planet Tephra. We're playing.
We playing sports ball.
We're doing sports ball shit.
Sports!
Sports ball.
Love
I
sports.
love it. Beck is more like
Yay.
McDundee.
We're like Dundee and Kalana P. What?
We're not gonna talk
Okay.
about the logistics of how that would work, but like, go off.
There's some human in there, both of you.
Everybody, Noodle says hi. Hooray.
Hello, Noodles.
Hello, Noodles.
All right. Do we have any announcements for today? Aside
do.
from bears?
I want waffle fries.
What are you doing in my house?
My house! I was trying to set off Jasher.
I zoned out. It was a good time.
It was a good time. Understood.
Jasher and I have just been going back and forth because that's my vocal tick, and I accidentally passed it on.
Dude, courtesy of my chat right now, my current vocal stim is ooh.
Brother, ew. Listen, the amount of times I use that in my classroom to get them to stop something. Ridiculous.
I love that.
Ew, brother, ew.
I did it at work yesterday. To a customer. It's fine.
So, today on Sports Ball, we're not going to go there right first. We're going two locations first, then we're starting sport. So, first thing we're going to go is to the nurse's office.
Yeah. Nurse's office.
Right, I just first spaced on his last name. Kean. Kean
Hazard.
Kean Hazard. There it is. So you go down to Hazard's office and to check on, because it's been about a week. You guys have been checking on the person you saved every so often, because they Like, as far as you know, every other time you've gone to the nurse's office, like, everyone's just pretty much been in and out. Like, you've never had an experience where, like, you don't know. It's magic, right? Like, it could just be instant fix, but this is the first time, like, someone hasn't woken up. Like, it's been a good week since you guys brought her there. I will drop a picture for everyone of what she looks like
Yes.
in the
Give
Discord
me
real quick,
visuals.
if you want to look, because I decided on one right before, luckily. Secret Plane of Tephra. There we go.
Ooh.
Hello.
And
Damn.
disadvantage roll.
Oh, that's another one for the bank.
She.
Oh no, it's worse than I thought. Oh no. Oh god, I was joking before I even looked at it. Son of a bitch.
So, you guys get down there and she's still not quite awake. You've got you have Kian is over her trying to like she's hooked up to like a dozen fluids. Like this looks crazy. Any of you who've been to a hospital, Gabe hasn't. Gabe doesn't know what a hospital is, probably.
He thinks it's a dog.
You know of a hospital is basically.
He thinks
your
it's a
knowledge.
dog.
It's a dog.
I understand the concepts.
Yeah. I don't think you got much TV after you bought a house. So, like it looks like way too many fluids, and they're ridiculous amounts of colors. And he walks over to you guys and says, "She woke up yesterday for about a minute. You all are very much gonna need to talk after this. Once she's fully up, I would say she'll probably be up tomorrow. It is honestly a miracle you got her here when you did, because if it had been even 5 minutes later, I don't think I would have been able to pull her through. Honestly, she should not even be in this plane of existence. So, I'm gonna keep this between us, and then we'll decide who we tell after that."
Like Calliope just slowly raises her hand.
Yes!
What do you mean that she's not allowed to be in like this plane? Is she not like us or like other creatures where she can go between planes of existence? Am I understanding that correctly?
So, Can is strong. She's not legally allowed to go through any portal that is regulated. Like, you know, the big portal you guys came through? She could not come through that one, or any of the other known portals. So, she's kind of like your parents. Your parents probably knew her very well.
Our parents couldn't come here?
No, not
No.
if they wanted to. At least
How did they miss
legally.
that?
They were banished. I thought that was well known that they were banished to the other plane.
Well, to be fair, I kind of assumed that since we were here, that kind of gave them a pass. Like, do you guys not do parent-teacher conferences?
What's that?
Noted. Okay.
I mean, you're adults. Like, at least adults is strong. We think of you as children, but like, according to human standards, you're adults.
Calliope just kind of looks over at Gabe and is like, this whole world is weird. I think I get it now.
I think you all need to quickly check in with your coach because your game is very soon. So, check back in here tomorrow morning. Yeah, you have my class tomorrow morning. Yeah, just come here. And he's gonna just kind of brush you out as he's checking all the levels of all the tubes and like it's ridiculous. Like he's moving from everything and he's like checking notes and it's a lot he's going through. So you guys make your way down to, you guys have kind of like, you guys get like a tent set up on game days where it's kind of like a place where you guys can like prep before the game. And you've got Lisa in there sweating. Like, so nervous. Again.
Is it because we're late, or just because in general?
Partially, yeah. It's partially because you guys are late, and because you guys have such a you guys have such a small team that if people don't show up, if enough people don't show up, you guys forfeit.
Oh hi.
Is Farrah sick again? I'm sick.
Feyre got a doctor's note that she's not allowed to enter because she apparently has an allergy to sports.
Same, but my gym teacher didn't accept that excuse.
Yeah, she has let's be honest, the nurse didn't care. Just wrote the note and said, "Get out of here." So you've got the rest of your team kind of all stationed out. You've got they're kind of prepping. You have Tis runs up to you guys in her little mossy self, runs up and goes, "Hello."
Oh hi.
We thought you were not gonna make it.
Cool people show up late.
Yeah, cool people show up
Why?
late.
That
It's
seems
just the
like a
rules.
terrible practice. Anyway, she's gonna run back over and start doing stretches.
I'm actually really excited to be here right now. I feel pretty jazzed.
Sports ball.
Lise walks over to you and says, "If you show up late again, I'm going to have to replace you. I mentally cannot handle. I can't
With who?
handle this, okay?"
With who, Lise? With who?
No, she has a point.
She flips you off and walks away.
Oh, I don't think she was in the mood.
I know, but oh no, she's hot when she's mad.
Aren't we on a winning streak? I think she needs to take a deep breath.
To be fair, it's hardly a streak when it's one.
Yeah.
That feels like a good streak to me.
Alistair gets up and says, "Okay, so so this is the game plan. We don't really have one. As long as we get
Lanape, can you hold dog?
Yeah, hold on.
as long as we don't land on too many aerial levels, we should be fine." The twins kind of look at themselves and kind of go, "We'll be fine either way." "No, we won't. They pretty much rely on air. They have maybe 2 or 3 players who are not proficient in aerial play. So as long as we don't get too many levels, too many planes in the sky, we should be fine. If we get water levels, we'll be more than fine because they have no players who can do water. There is a rumor that somehow they know what plane is coming next, which shouldn't be possible, but that's been the rumor going around." So if
So,
you see them start making preparations of some kind, maybe copy them.
Sorry.
Are you telling us that they have already cheated, so predict their cheating?
I don't know if it's cheating. It's either they've got someone who can somehow predict the future, which is an extraordinarily rare gift.
Gabe's gonna turn around and start writing things in his notebook.
I is gonna write in a notebook too, but she is going to be writing a note to herself to ask the nurse how to predict which conquest thing is coming up next.
Not due to anything like academic, not to do with anything about your future fighting. No, purely sport.
It's purely sport. I don't want to see the future. I just want to know. I want to know the mechanics of this planar field and how to predict what's coming next.
Give me a brains roll.
For real?
Yeah, give me a brains roll.
Hey, here's my 8. Do I get all my pluses?
Yeah, you're doing. If you're doing magic, by any reason, you could argue this is magic.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have even more stuff. Hang on. Let me find my.
It's just gonna be different what the information you get is. It's like.
I would like to let it be known that I will be actively, passively percepting
It's a
the
13
entire
for Sparky.
the entire game.
You think that the only person you know who could have possibly designed the Planar Conquest planar system is Kian. He's the only one you can think of that could have been the one to design it.
And that will be what I am bothering about in the next time.
Yeah, so you guys head out to the field. The other players are lining out, and they are wearing bright white and gold jerseys. They sparkle in the sun. They seem to emit their own light. And you see a lot of winged people. They are, at least half of them have wings, and the other half look like they could fly with some form of magic. You get the idea that they rely heavily on this aerial combat, and you get it, where you guys have Lise and the twins. You would have Fira. Wait, did you say and you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
I'm
fly?
always in the air.
Bruh, she got a broom.
Oh, right, your broom. In my brain, I was like, wait, you can fly?
Yes! I sure can. I'm really good at it.
Yeah. So you've got Lise and the twins and Aya, where it looks like if they're in the air, you guys are going to need to get your brooms, kind of thing.
Okay.
If you want to kind of roll like a brains roll to get like anything specifically on any of them, you can. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of brush through this, and you'll meet them as you meet them on the field.
God, do I have to specify that I'm bringing my broom with me for all this stuff, or we?
So
I think you
no,
get it.
you just bring it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Our familiars are allowed to go with us as well, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It is broom, familiar, and object of your choice.
Yep. So you can fly on either your familiar or on your broom. Let me pull up my randomizer. All right.
It's sports ball.
It's sports ball season.
It's sport ball. It's sport ball time. Ready to sport.
The sport ball drafts are currently on right now, so like this makes sense.
We're keeping up with the times.
The horn goes off, and the ground in front of you drops. Between you and the other field is an expanse of floating islands, floating in the sky.
I'm going to immediately cast one of my spells.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hold to the Faceless Willow. Basically, it's where I turn into a tree, and the willow branches are my tentacles, and they branch out, and basically, I want to post up on the flag.
Okay.
Just right above it, so that way I'm looking down at it. I'm going to summon Dog right in front of me, and I'm just going to kind of talk to him as my tentacles. So the spell is immediate area dims in a 60-foot radius as Gabe's form elongates in the center. He arches forward as a multitude of tentacles branch out from his back and shoulders, reaching out and hang, forming an ominous black willow. The willow provides cover and safety flows under its branches, while the tentacles actively search out nearby threats within the shadows. And I'm going to look at Kalanapi and Tess. Okay. You guys can go get their flag now.
You see the twins take up and fly out with
Hydrate.
Lise in a sort of V heading out towards the center, twins on either side with Lise in the middle. You see Alistair on the field, who he hasn't been out for a while. He's playing this game. Alistair rolls out scrolls into the air, which
And a posture.
open rips in the air, and out from them come dark clouds as thunderstorms start to billow around your flag. And you see kind of everyone else just kind of staying back. I and Kalanapi, what do you want to do?
I want to see where Alistair wants me. As he's kind of the team strategist.
Alistair looks to you and says, if you want to go, I'd say go. We don't really have much of a plan here. It's just we want to keep the flag safe as much as we can when it's aerial. If you can get over there without them seeing you coming, they're going to be playing pretty offensively right now.
All right.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Finish you, my bad.
No, I'm deciding what to do. Go ahead, Kalanapi.
Okay, so. Kalanapi is gonna summon Big Kelpie. Like, he's gonna, like, spiral off of her arm and, like, just kind of, like. And he's big now. She's gonna hop on him and she's like, realistically, we can't fly, but we can do a lot of damage.
We can fly.
Well, I know, I'm saying, like, I can't. We can't do a whole lot of, like, fly things, but, like, you know what I mean. Anyways, and she, like, hops onto him. He is gonna stay completely visible, whereas she is essentially going to attempt to distort the water vapor around her to make her disappear on the back of Kelpie, so it looks like he is just autopiloting himself.
That shouldn't be too hard, because, like, it kind of just ripples off of Kelpie's, like, mane, kind of, so you're just kind of hiding in there. That's not too hard to do, but if you want to give me a charm roll, difficulty of 10.
I have to explode.
Oh, no.
Can I get rid
Okay, there's one. Never mind. I might do it. I might do the thing.
Nice.
Okay. That's a 12.
Nice!
Hey!
Nice.
Yeah, you tuck
Shout out
into
to
her
magic.
fur,
Let's go.
and you tuck into her fur, and you guys just kind of watch her just. It's weird what you see. She just kind of tucks in and then just vanishes. And then yeah, so is she posted up defensively?
No, we're gonna take off. Essentially, the game plan is they're gonna be looking at this massive water serpent just flying through the air, whereas Kalanopi's whole plan is to stay invisible and start kamikazeing out of the sky.
All right.
Kelpie's got her. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right,
You see up in the sky, you see a woman riding a beam of light. You see, I'll drop all these characters in the Discord as I go. So if you want to keep the Discord check, if you can drop the Discord link with the chat thing. These are all the people, the other players. I'm gonna drop pictures. These are not my pictures. I do want to clarify that. These are just pictures I found online. That's why I throw them in the Discord, so it's not like me trying to use them. This is just the idea of what they look. We have a woman like riding a beam of light. You have where are the other two? You have
And I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go let my dog out to go hang out with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Perfect. While I grab these. There it is.
Dodie, you're muted, my love.
Yeah, I know. I'm just complaining about how hot all those NPCs are, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
If they can be hot, they're gonna be hot.
Oh, it's cool as shit.
He looks. I mean this in the nicest way possible. He looks like the fucking monkey from Lion King. Rafiki.
He's a tank.
Yeah, we got Rafiki in the house.
We got Rafiki.
And the third one, I know where that one is. I saw it. Roll back up. These are like free. They look tough, and they are headed straight for. There it is. These three are headed straight for the twins and lease.
Okay. Oof. Are the twins and Lee still on defense? Or are they on offense?
They went straight for offense because they're like they are three of the best aerial combatants versus like Aya's not an aerial fighter. You're quick.
Yeah.
You're get in, get out, do as much damage as you can quickly, but you're like, if you got into a fight in the sky, that might not be the best thing.
Okay. Then, despite her instincts are usually, because right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 people going on offense. Right? Gabe, you're staying behind. Alistair's staying behind.
Yeah. And then Kalanopi was heading out like to basically tank some damage, I'm thinking.
Little bit of tank, little bit of, like I said, kamikaze. Like if we go down, we go down. I'm taking somebody out.
Then, despite everything.
And if you look to the left, you see Gunnar coming in from the left, as well as for those of you who don't know Gunnar, oh dang it, I probably
It's the one that started the disadvantage list.
Poor Sparky.
That's not Gunnar.
No,
That's
I'm scrolling all the
Hawk's
way-
fan art. How dare you
Scrolling
trap me
back.
with a man?
I mean, like, smash, but.
There we go. Those two are coming up the side.
Oh no, she has tattoos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She's a Valkyrie.
She was designed to hurt me.
She can
is
be
a,
whatever she wants to be.
This is a muscle mommy friendly house, okay?
Yeah, this is like known as like the hot girl team. Like these are like all the like the rich like this is like the preppy house. Like they're like, oh, we're all like, there's no like, you know, there's no like class system necessarily in Tephra, but like these are like the we're better than you characters.
He's fine. Chickens can't fly without wings.
Daggers, the daggers.
All right. So I guess what I am going to do is I'll send out an illusion of Aya, a disillusion of myself flying out, and I will try to hide somewhere. Is there anywhere in the floating islands I can hide?
Yeah, if you want to, there are multiple islands, and they have like ridges in the side where you could tuck into. Not necessarily caves, but like there are places you could hide in them. It's a lot of these like rough rocks. So
Hydrate again.
They're pretty big. So if you want to go like tuck into rock somewhere, there are tons of places you can tuck in.
Yeah. Maybe tuck in a rock and, for lack of pulling a Tesla in here, prep my, I know I can't really prep, but you know what I mean. Oh, I can prep? Cool. I would like to prep to use my spell, if they try to get close to the flag.
Okay. So you're hiding off to the
Yes,
where
it's my fuck you spell.
where Gunnar and this angel man are coming in from.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. Had to do my math there. I'm gonna make some rolls real quick. Contested strength checks real quick. If you guys want to decide what you're gonna do next, and start telling me, I'm gonna be rolling some contested strength checks for that was a 5 and 5. This is insane. That's a 2 and a 2. There. So you watch these six clash into each other. Two of them just kind of bounce off and keep going. But you watch as Lise rips a flag and keeps flying through. And you watch as who's in the middle? You watch as this gorgeous Lady of Light appears behind you. Her light appears dimmed, and she's just kind of just standing there in this golden white jersey that looks like yoga pants and a tight shirt. She's not really wearing like she's not got like a big jersey on. And you see Lise shooting towards the other team's flag. And you don't see anyone really turn to stop. What do you guys want to do?
So wait, you said the Lise is gunning towards the flag? Did I miss
So
that?
the twins right now are holding back the dragon and the Tengu.
Uh-huh.
And Lise pulled the golden light lady's flag and is shooting straight towards their island on the other side. Nobody turned to stop her. You've still got Gunnar and the angel coming your way. And dragon stopped.
Okay. So Tengu and Dragon are stopped. There are 2 more coming. Lise is gone.
Yes.
Okay. And Sparky, you get a +1.
Oh, nice. Thank you to whoever gave
okay.
me the +1.
So Clonopy is going to kind of like direct Kelpie to like go very high, like above the other 2 that are coming in. That way she can kind of work out to eventually get the drop on 1 and pull a flag.
Okay.
We'll say whichever one is more off to your left.
That would probably be Gunnar.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to give me... I'm gonna get that real quick. They're not as fast as the other ones. I'll roll to see if they get there. They're getting there pretty quick. Gunnar is in the lead. So what's your plan when they get close?
Okay, so once they're in, like essentially within range, Kelpie's gonna keep going, and she's just gonna kind of roll off of Kelpie's back to basically human missile right down on top. The game plan is a grab.
Do you tell any of us this with your... Oh, wait. You can't. Never mind. My bad.
So, the angel man actually takes out ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was higher than the best speed. And he shoots past under Kelpie.
Okay, I thought they were like parallel. I didn't realize they were like. Phew, phew.
Yeah, so they're flying like this.
Oh, okay. All right. Change of plans. We are gonna go for our first one then. The first one that zooms past.
Okay, so he zooms past. He's beneath you right now.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna barrel roll, and we're gonna attempt to basically like wrap him up, make his wings kind of like obsolete, and pull a flag.
Okay. Give me a brawn roll. Fantastic.
Okay, and then do I get any bonuses because I am invisible?
I'm gonna say he has a disadvantage on it, basically. Just because it's gonna be a surprise round is how I'm gonna put it. Because you're just gonna appear out of nowhere and land on top of him.
Okay.
So kind of he's just shocked enough to like not struggle right away.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That might not help him. What the disadvantage was.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and burn my +3 chatspiration.
Okay.
It gives me a 10.
Yeah, he rolled a 4.
Oof.
So
Okay, never mind.
yeah, so you
I was like,
flap on this man's wings. Like he's flapped out, and as he goes to flap in, his wings tuck all the way in, and you're way bigger than this man. Like you've locked his wings around his arms.
And as we're both in free fall, she's gonna go like pull the flag
and he
wait for Kelpie to swoop back in and come get her.
Yeah. Because like you're just free falling because you've slowed your descent, and then now you're just speeding up again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna roll for Kelpie real quick, and it's not gonna be hard. Yeah. Kelpie just swims down and grabs you and flies back up. As Rahel now sees you coming.
Gunnar.
So with
Gunnar.
Yeah, with that, while we're still invisible, she is gonna more so shimmy down to Kelpie's tail instead of riding behind the mane.
Okay, I am gonna say, give me another charm roll, to see if you stay invisible after dropping out of the sky. Because without Kelpie's help.
Jasher, can I use my prepared action to help give her like kind of advantage? Because if Gunnar is if I'm shooting at Gunnar.
Yeah. You can. So you can re-roll the that again if you need.
The whole thing again?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So what are you doing for that though, Sparky?
I had prepped my explosive rounds spell.
Yep.
So that I could just start taking hot shots at her.
Okay. Yep.
So this isn't this isn't to recast it, this is to maintain it, right?
Basically, yeah.
What's the DC?
So it's not as high. It's a 6.
Great, because that's what I got. I was like, do I need to burn adversity tokens for this?
Yeah, so Rahel sees this dragon, blocks the sight as Sparky, you start Aya starts shooting her. Like, there are just explosions going off behind her as she's like, and then she turns back around and he's gone. Like, she doesn't know if his flag's been pulled, she doesn't know what, and she's trying to figure out what's happening. Give me a fight roll, Aya.
I'm good at that fight stuff. Thank you.
I would like to say that as somebody that took charm as their dump stat, we're doing pretty fucking good. Literally, my magic die is pulling its weight right now.
Roll time. I have one. Because I was shooting, can I add my double magic dice? Because of my broom's ability? Thank you.
It was a sketchy yes. Also, I don't know if I said it, but there was a hydrate a second ago.
Hang on, I gotta write this down. This is gonna involve a lot of math.
Guess some math.
Ugh.
I got a lot of pluses when it comes to my other stuff. Ooh. 6. 1.
I love that I'm reading chat right now and it says, don't do math in public. That's what calculators are for.
I love that. That is correct.
We're doing all the math.
Freaking 28.
What?
So I roll my d6 once, and then I add another d6 because of my what do you call it? Broom.
Sorry for
and then
anybody
that
that got hurt by the cackle.
That exploded, so I rolled it again, and then I rolled my actual dice, and then I have a +1.
Gunnar's wings are on fire. I'm gonna use a spell.
It was literally watching Jasher like bury his face in his hands. What do you mean a 28? What do you mean a 28?
That's it. That's my good roll for the day.
There you go. Everybody else, you can go home now. That's it. Game's over.
Okay, she's able to put the fire out, but you are, like... She's not looking good. Like, you've damaged her.
Damage.
You're on her shit
In that case, can I try to hop out and pull her flag? Or, hang on, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can my familiars pull the flag, or does it have to be my hand?
You're familiar, Cam.
I would like to send Pocket Princess.
Yeah,
To
Pocket
sneak
Princess.
up and grab it.
Fucking love
Like,
Pocket Princess.
are you sending... Okay, yeah. So, okay.
I'm just
going to roll against your familiar is how I'm going to do this.
Hang on. I don't know my familiar stats, so would it be better for me or for my familiar to rock it out and grab it?
So, this is going to be slightly different. So
Okay.
your familiar is going to roll... I'm rolling for your familiar. But not exactly. I'm rolling her against your familiar. It's basically, does she see your familiar coming in? It's more of, can she protect against it? Than rather, unless it was like, you know, in their big form. Your familiar's non-corporeal, kind of. There's
No, it's a
wisp of-
little
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And-
think that's going to do it. I set a DC. Oh, nope, that's going to do it. Okay, I exploded. So that is 6, 12, 17. So I beat it by 1. You...
Can I burn an adversity token for my familiar?
So technically you would be burning an adversity token against someone. Because basically she was rolling to detect your familiar.
So would it be like taking
I
away
don't know
one
if you
from her
can.
roll?
I don't think you can do that. But you could jump out and go after it too, is what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Can I go wherever
kinda
she
whisk-
came from?
Like flaps your little guy away.
And I guess I'll try to
Keep
just
going in right
very
after?
quickly. I'm
Okay.
going for speed, not
Give me flight.
strength.
Give me flight.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. This is my shit. 9, 2. Okay. 18.
Yep. Yep, I rolled a 5.
Oh God.
She's on fire. Like, you exploded her wings.
I
Gabe, if you look behind you, Gunner's back there, this woman you met forever ago at the beginning of term, who helped bring you guys here, she is trying to tend to her burning wings, as she's, like, trying to fix them.
So it's her and also the other angel guy, correct?
No, other angel guy's taken out, isn't he?
Other angel guys there, and so is the light woman.
Everyone who's now in the cage, one of my tentacles for each one of them is reaching into the cage. Each one has a piece of cheese, and Gabe is, hi guys.
Unfortunately, you can't put cheese in the cage.
Damn it! Damn it! It'll be hanging outside the cage. Hey guys, so after the game, I have cheese
Hold
for
on.
everybody.
The cage is like essentially like a force wall, right?
Yeah.
I hate that I'm imagining Gabe going here and like smushing the cheese into the wall and like, oh,
That's
my
what he does.
bad.
Because
Oh.
your side can't enter that thing, their side can. Because as soon as they cross the barrier,
Makes
they're
sense.
teleported.
School is hard.
I just like the smushed cheese.
He literally went, oh, hold on. The cheese tax. The cheese tax.
Thanks. Well, he's trying to be a good host because I'm just defending the flag, and if the portal thing or the jail is right there.
I heard that you guys really like charcuterie boards. I brought you cheese.
So I don't know a lot about how you guys do things over in your dorm, but where we are at, we've been doing cheese nights. I've been learning a lot. This one right here is a soft brie that it has a nice mild flavor and a nice melt. Over here is you can't really taste it. You have to afterwards, if you guys would like, you guys will have some, but you have to trust me for now. This one right here is the smoked. I'll keep going.
I'm just like trying to say, I've had. Okay. Just pulling an Alistair about cheese.
And this whole
God.
time, I'm like fused into a tree. My face is like completely like creepy.
Like
and
it's,
covered.
oh my god. No,
Gabe just
you're
rolled
the
psychic damage.
you're the grandma from Pocahontas right now.
Yes. That's the idea.
Like the face just like twists whenever it comes out, and it's like, "Hey, do you want to talk about Brie?" And twists back to disappear.
I need to find the clip. There is a clip from Studio C where he says, "You want to talk about cheese?" I need to find it.
The Pixie Twins are gone, and you now have the Tengu and the dragon coming after you. writing down their names so I have them. They are headed towards you, Gabe.
Okay, as they're coming, I'm gonna look over and just. Oh. Well, dang it! And I'm going to. If they get in range of my tentacles, the second they're in range, I'm going to cast Greenwood Grove. It's
Okay.
Gabe creates a relaxing illusion of them basking in warm sunlight amongst the treetops, and the goal of it is to basically just make them chillax, man. Just make everyone just hang out. It's supposed to take away the will to fight. It's supposed to just make people just.
So
Gabe casts weed.
Gabe cast smoke circle.
It's
Smoke
called
screen.
Greenwood Grove. It's called.
Why does it suddenly look like the basement from that 70s show?
That's amazing.
There's so many
Hydrate.
little trees.
I am gonna roll to contest those with, I guess, charm.
Gabe cast puff puff pass. Gabe summoned
No.
Snoop Dogg.
Do I have to roll?
They all sit down in front of you, or one of them does.
Do I have to roll at all?
One of them sits down. No. This is you
No.
versus them. They have to protect. Give me 1 second. Talk about yourself for just a second. I gotta grab my cat.
Understood.
Okay, so like,
Hey.
how many
Oh,
people
so-
are like coming, like at us now? It's like two
Okay.
more coming at us now, or what's going
So
on?
I think I'm not sure because he didn't roleplay it out. I think Gooner's about to be gone. I think I got her flag.
Yeah, I think you did. I think
Okay.
that whoever you set on fire, they're in
That's
the
Gunnar.
cage. Gunner's in the cage. Whoever Calliope tackled at the very beginning, the angel boy, he's in the cage.
If there's one thing that I can do, it's
And
brute
I think-
strength my way through an encounter.
He was biting my
Is
leg.
the dragon in the cage or is the I was confused on
So-
whether it was
So the Tengu gets hit by this spell, and just kind of sits. And the dragon is going to try to snap him out of it. You see him pull out a wand.
Hey, no, I'm gonna cast Umber Rival. Gabe shoots a tentacle into his shadow. That tentacle then emerges from the shadow of the chosen target, and I want it to just to hit him in the dick. I want to nut shot the.
He
dragon.
wants to give him the old dick twist.
I want to just no, and I just.
Dick twist. Kamehameha. I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
All right, give me a fight roll.
Ooh.
Oro beat me to it. Grab his dick and twist it.
Grab his dick and twist it. My fight roll is
not a
great.
bop it.
It's not a bop it. Okay.
Kick his ass, Seabass. Kick his ass.
8.
You got very
You
excited
gasped
about an 8.
way too loudly for
My
an 8.
fight
I'm
is a
gonna say
D4
that.
and I exploded. Wait, oh, my magic dice. Wait.
Yes.
I lied. Yeah, 9.
Hang on, wait. If your thing's a D4, do you have like pluses or something? Because then wouldn't have it exploded a second time if you had 8?
You see him start glowing as his shadow disappears. As he grabs the Tengu by the nose and throws him back. And then he tries to go for your flag.
Well, that hardly seemed necessary.
I'm going to take your flag. Hold still.
They're
Okay.
at the base right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh,
Okay,
shit.
okay, this is gonna be kind of cool.
You gotta hold still. You're a tree.
And I'm gonna sigh, and as the tree kind of comes back into me, I'm gonna cast instead Silhouette of the Hunt, and the tentacles go into me, and much like Muscular from My Hero Academia, the tentacles then wrap around my arms and create muscle fibers as they break, and they wrap around my arms, and Gabe's tentacles attach and reinforce his libs, making fight rolls into brawn. That was what I want my spell to do. And then I'm gonna clench my fists and go, I can't let you have the flag, man.
All right.
That's so cute.
And then if he gets close, I'm gonna punch him.
He's gonna, like, you were this slim guy, and he's just like, I'm still going to have to take your flag.
I know.
As he twists, serpent-like, diving towards your flag, I need a fight roll if you're gonna go for punching.
Okay, so because
Which
of my
is
spell,
wrong.
I make it up.
Yep.
Here's my stat. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna roll my dice on the floor. That's wrong. Dice die. Alright.
Do you have
Cool.
adversity tokens you can burn, Cody?
And you can use
Oh, wait,
magic
no.
die. You get your magic die too.
I used most of them last game, and now with that last
I've-
one, I have
this-
2. But...
Is this contested or is this what is it?
Oh wait,
It is contested.
Damn it, never mind. You can't use adversity tokens for a contested roll.
wait, my magic dice. This is big.
Oh, I was rolling the wrong die for a second. I was like, I rolled a 20. I get a wait. No, wrong die. He does not roll.
15.
Magic. He serpents in, dives for your flag, and at the last second, as he touches your flag, you push him and punch him into the floor.
Okay, as I punch him into the floor and I make that contact, before he hits the ground, and as I'm touching him, I'm just gonna give a soft whisper, I'm sorry, as I punch him down to the ground. And then while he's on the ground, can I quickly grab his flag?
He's going to try to run away. Luckily for him, this is his good die. Flight is his skill. Almost everyone on this team has high flight. He's going to try to back off.
Oh no.
You jinxed yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to need a fight roll, which is brawn.
Cody, this spell is so cool.
I try to think creative. It's
I'm just sticking with I'm borrowing ideas from Pokemon TCG cards. So
21.
So let's go.
Are we kicking Seabass ass?
It's a tie. I forgot to roll the magic die and I exploded twice. So I rolled a 4. And then I exploded twice and then rolled a 4. Or a 5? No, I rolled a 5 initially and then I rolled a 4. So 5, 4, and 2 6s.
I rolled a set.
That's 21, right? 12? No, wait. Yeah, 12 and 9. That's 21.
Yeah, I rolled a 17, then a 3, and then I have a +1 to brawn, I believe.
So
I have a +1 magic item. It's 22.
you reach down as this man tries to slip through your fingers. And as he pulls,
Guys have like one of like the muscle tendrils just break off and just grab it.
as you do that, it just barely grips the flag as he flies away and disappears. The
And
flag
shows
is
up
in your-
right next to
And
you.
he shows up right behind you.
I'm gonna turn to him and go, well, now you'll just have to wait to have cheese like everybody else.
What does that even mean?
The entire, like, Time out. Penn goes on a rant about cheese now. They've learned far too many cheese facts today.
These facts. It was just a brief lecture.
Hody.
I'm feeling good today, guys. Sorry, continue.
Beautiful.
Now what's everything look like, Dad?
The points, Dad. I want to trash talk Gooner after later because she was being such a bitch about it, but it's okay because I like that.
I'm into it, man. It's fine.
I'm into it, so it's fine, but it was still a little mean.
Thank you for coming to my cheese talk.
You see a glowing red light on the other side as you hear the announcer say, "Lise," and her flag is pulled. You feel a shockwave come from the other side's flag.
So now the twins and Lisa are all in the captive pot?
So the twins and Lise, yes, are all captured.
So who's left on their side? There is the long-nosed fly boy.
Tengu, yeah, he is on.
Is he still, like, chilled out, just out of the way? Or...
He was
No,
thrown,
Yeah,
and I think I had to drop the spell to.
You did, you dropped the spell, never mind, my bad.
Yeah. So he's up and about, and I think Muscle Mommy at the bottom is still up and about. The Valkyrie.
No, Valkyrie is in jail,
Valkyrie's
I put her
pulled.
there.
So there are. So you have. So I'm trying to do the math. So there are those four. So it's light, light, dragon, Gunner, are all pulled. Who's left are that you. There are two left. There are 3 people left currently in play.
On the other team. And we have access to 2 of them. We have access to the Sun Lady and the Tengu,
Nope.
right?
Sun Lady's in prison.
Oh!
Lise pulled her flag. Lise went.
Oh!
Lise literally shot past her as fast as she could go, grabbing her flag as she passed.
Oh!
It was, yeah. Like,
She was like
right-
the first one pulled.
oh, it was literally just as fast as Lise could fly, she shot across and thought she could, like, get across and maybe take someone out on the way and try to get the flag before anything else had happened.
So it's Moth Mommy and Longnose.
Yep, but there's a first year guarding the flag right now. Yep. There's another one of these superstars,
Yeah.
like C, on the other side.
Well, at this point, if we just get
And then
these
there's one
two...
you don't know about yet.
Okay, so there are currently no people flying in my general direction, correct?
And you and Aya are on the left side. No, there's no one on your side.
Is there anybody flying downfield in general?
Down, not that you see.
Okay.
You can give me a brains roll to see if you can spot where the other people are.
Well, I believe we talked about this like a couple sessions ago, essentially of Calliope working with this like tremor sense thing about like it's real stable underwater. She's been working with it on land. Given the stuff that her and Beck have been working on about like manipulating the air and the air particles in it, she's essentially going to try to use that to almost like echolocate where everybody is at and essentially how big they are. Because while she can't figure out what special abilities they might have, she can at least be like, there's a small person over here. There may or may not be people over here.
Yeah, where like underwater you could get like more like visual details of what they are. But okay, yeah,
Yep.
that's fine. Give me a brains roll difficulty. Actually, this is probably charm. No, this is brains. This is brains.
Give me brains.
Yeah,
Anything
brains.
but charm roll, Dad, please.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, this is
I am a shark. Okay.
Give me a brains roll difficulty of. This isn't that hard. Fuck.
I feel a lot more confident in that, but somehow I missed a D8 in my pulse. What was the... What was it again?
See a 5.
I'm gonna burn 2 adversity tokens!
You're even with the magic die?
Even with the magic die, I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh god.
I'm not looking for amazing detail, I'm just looking for where everybody's at. Because she's like, well, they can't see me, so I want to be able to see them. Okay.
Math is math.
Math do be mathin'. My gut's like, you gonna burn all your adversity tokens, dog. Because I really haven't used that many, so like, we got a solid stockpile. But it is now a single-digit stockpile, so...
All right. You now have.
Just wanted to belt it. I'm not gonna do it.
Not me, the enabler.
Got these 2 wolves inside me.
I got these 2 wolves, but one of them wolves looks suspiciously like a shark. So...
Ooh, shark wolf? Terrifying. Don't like it.
You hear the bell go off as the plane shifts.
I can't remember. When the plane shifts, does everybody get released?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's just wherever you are is what happens. And roll. As the ground comes back up, the sun beats down.
Jasher, you have a +5.
What a dick. Who did that?
Our lovely DM extraordinaire.
Thank you. This is one of the few games where I actually get to use them. As open, tall grass from post to post. This grass is about 5 feet tall. Sporadic trees.
What kind of tree?
Savanna trees.
So, like, they're like those really big, like, boab tree types,
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
big bulbousy guys. Shout out for me for remembering that tree. Thank you, Zoo Tycoon.
What a wild shout out.
Hey, what a mean a wild shout out. That is a great game.
Bro, I grew up in single-player games, alright? There's a decade between me and my siblings. Alright.
And you... Aya,
Yes.
you feel a massive, angry aura coming from the other flag.
Ooh, rage. That I can rock out with. Gabriel!
Sorry, I missed that. Yes, everybody's free. No, everybody's free.
No,
No.
no one.
Okay,
no
great.
one. Same
No
situation
one's
as
free.
before.
And I'm so sorry, Jasher. Just one word only. What's the train now?
Savannah.
Savannah.
Savannah, thank you. That's where my brain was going. Cool. Gabe, there's like, I think this might be a good chance for you to go onto offense for a bit and cast your chill out spell.
But just burning grass in the savannah.
Somebody is not having a good time over there, and I know you love that. So
I don't love that. That sounds like an
no, I
awful
mean like
time.
you want to make them feel better.
Oh no, absolutely. You're so right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're in the middle of a game. Is it appropriate? I'll do it.
Don't,
Looking at all the
don't
people
worry
that were
about
like
it.
zooted out 2 seconds ago. Yeah, I think it's appropriate.
And Jasher, as I'm telling him to go on to offense, I break out the Panther avatar.
Meow.
Kitty's got his claws out.
Which I told you I was gonna do. So I'm waiting for
Yep.
whatever fun thing you have set for me to counteract that.
Yep.
And I believe that gives me what? It makes my bronze and my... So in addition to my flight being a 20, I think it also makes my brawn a 20 and my fight a 20? Trying to find where I wrote it down.
Meow, roar, meow.
Meow, I'm a sexy kitty. Meow.
Seen those videos where it's
But
like
I have a question actually
sex-
before I
Meowing in
turn
pot.
into the avatar. Actually,
Yeah.
I take that back. Before I turn into the avatar, how does the flag work with the avatar?
So they can still. So basically, there's everything that you have on you kind of parallels out. If they pull the flag off your avatar, it pulls the flag off you. So your
Okay, that's what I
your
was
avatar
scared of,
gets the flag.
so I
Yeah.
counteract that. I do not want to do that anymore.
No.
No. But I do still want Gabe to go on offense and try to chillax this dude. So maybe I can instead. Is the Tengu still pretty close?
They're not necessarily close to you, but they're pretty close to Gabe. But they're now in the air.
Okay. Okay. Alistair's still over here though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna think that maybe Gabe should try to chill out that guy over there. I guess I could just tell him telepathically because that's just something I can do. That way it's not like yelling across the field, "Hey!"
Do you have a way to
What's your
get?
name?
Do you have a way to get me
Tony.
over there faster?
What?
Fuck
Do you have a way to get me
Tony.
over there faster? If not, I'll just start walking.
Don't. I mean, you have your broom, dude.
Oh, I have my broom. Oh my goodness gracious.
And you're familiar. You can dog chariot it out.
Dog charioted. Yeah, okay. Being told to go over there by my trusted companion. I will summon Dog, who's my ghost possum, and as he jumps down, he's gonna my fall over on his side, and as he falls over on his side, he's gonna grow and expand, and he's gonna be a chariot, but the chariot's gonna be on its side. And as I walk up, I'm gonna tilt the chariot back right over. I'm gonna stand in it, and then I'm gonna have it go. So I'm gonna fold my arms,
Okay.
all muscle,
Yeah.
all muscly right now,
Yeah.
and just on a chariot, just
Chariot pulled by a ravenous giant possum.
it's fine. It's fine.
All right, you've got. So you've got 4 of the people in the prison. You've got the Tengu above you. Aya, you're staying on defense now?
Yeah, I'm shooting over to basically replace Gabe.
Okay.
Kind of like, tag it.
Tess is staying with you. And so is Alistair. Kalanapi, what are you doing?
Okay. With this being a more Savannah-esque type of... Who did you say was all flying towards us, essentially?
So, you don't really see anyone flying towards you. You see... The Tengu is kind of flying, flitting around the front of the flag, being held off by these lightning storms, so they can't get that high, which stuck around after the plane shift, and lightning is shooting down at him from Alistair.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone you guys haven't seen, as far as you know. They could be guarding the flag, they could be off somewhere trying to get through.
With my little like tremor sense thing that I sent out.
Yep.
Who did I see?
So you saw,
because we had the big explosion before you told me yes or no.
You saw a large presence near the flag, and then you felt something tiny moving to the right side of the field.
Okay, so given that she feels like there's a... Was it in the air or was it on the ground?
Before... You sent that out before the biome shift, right?
Yes.
So it would have been in the air at the time,
okay.
Flying towards the right side, towards the other side.
She's gonna hide in that tall grass and attempt to essentially cast that again, but on a grounded level, so she gets a better idea just in case. On the event that somebody is hiding in the ground. Or somebody's hiding in the grass still.
You get... It's not... I don't even think it's worth rolling at this point for that. You get the sense of a small person running on 4 legs. You feel the contact of 4 legs running through the grass. They feel mouse-like, maybe. Just in size is what you would compare them to.
Mm-hmm.
Running through the grass way faster than a mouse could run.
Alright, she's actually gonna head off in that direction. Because it is it strikes her as weird. Especially now knowing that it feels mouse-like. That this thing was airborne 2 seconds ago. So she is really gonna hone in on where that's at. But as she starts to get closer to that, she's going to basically spark off her natural predatorial instinct. Because I couldn't think of a better name for it. To then start actively tracking, trying to pick up its scent, feel up on it, feel its heartbeat and stuff like that. To really pinpoint it.
For just initial for pacing wise, give me a flight roll first and then give me a brains roll.
Do either of these get magic?
If you're just running, no for the flight roll. But if you're and then the sense one, yes.
Okay, because I was thinking I wouldn't know which way to run if it wasn't for the fact that I've got that tremor sense running off and it is. Okay, so. Oh, that's going to jail.
This is basically to see the pacing between them, because because I rolled flight for them as well.
Okay, so the flight pacing for me is a 5.
Okay. You can give me the sense roll as well.
Okay, and that was, you said, a brains roll? See, okay. I'm gonna get a different D8, because that one did me dirty last time. That one is a 10.
That's enough to give you some details. This does not smell like a mouse.
Huh?
This does not smell like a mouse.
I didn't assume it would. Like I didn't. Kalanopi's like, it's a little
like
guy.
A bird. It smells like a bird. That is the closest thing you've smelled to smells like this. It smells like feathers. That kind of like bird smell you get from feathers.
Okay, and with that flight roll, can I tell if I'm being outpaced or not?
Yeah. Significantly.
Okay. Now that she's kind of got a beat on it, one last little thing is she is going to turn the ground into water and start bolting towards it so that she can keep pace better. She's like, I got flippers, dog. I'm not good for land.
Okay. So, as you go dive into the water, give me one more flight roll, but with magic.
Bird. Thank you for switching the D10. Here's to me. Long live me. That's a 17.
You are still being outpaced.
Holy
you get the
shit.
sense, you get the idea that this creature sensed you coming when you started swimming and ran faster. It feels you can now smell fear. It is
Okay.
terrifying.
I have an idea for a further continuation on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else
Okay.
take a stab. But I have ideas in the pocket. I just don't want to take up this entire encounter. Like
Aya, you have this sense of anger weirdly seems to be growing across the field. You can now, if you switch to your aura vision, there is a 45-foot tall aura guarding the flag.
All right. Can I sense beyond the aura? Can I sense like its host?
That you need to roll. Give me a charm roll.
I don't want to do that though. All right.
It's up to you. Like right now, there's not a lot you're doing.
Because I was heading towards the Tengu.
Oh, you're going for the Tengu? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then go for that. Then if you don't want to do that, then go for the Tengu.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go for the Tengu, and to try to slow him down, I want to cast School Bully. School Bully, the person basically I am casting at is suddenly remembers all their worst memories, incapacitating them in guilt, shame, and humiliation.
this is the most Aya spell you could have come up with, dog. Like
It's incredible. It's perfect. It's so like it's kind of fucked up. Cody doesn't like it. Cody's like mortified by this decision.
Give me a charm roll.
All right. All right, let's see here. Do I get to add my broom dice?
You're not on the broom, so
Yeah, I am.
yeah. Oh, you're. Oh, yeah. You're going for the Tengu. Yeah. Go for it.
Fantastic. Nice. Charm dice.
I had you in a very different position in my head, which is where I'm getting all this trouble with. I gotta move you on my brain map. I really should just. I'm gonna try to figure out above VTT for this, just for like placement.
Okay. There's a. Hang on. Doing math again.
Yep.
11 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1, 2, 2.
11 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2?
Yes. 1 plus 3, that's...
21. I think.
Is that right? That feels wrong.
11 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2. Yeah, 21.
Oh, okay. That.
What is the Tengu roll for this? Not be charmed. Starts with the Tengu. I don't think he can roll that. Oh, he exploded. Oh, we got a 1. Oh, we got a 1. Okay, we got a 10. So, Tengu's not very charmed. You watch him, like, he's dodging lightning as you're flying up to him. What does it look like when you cast this spell?
What it looks like is just basically a spectral hand giving the guy an emotional wedgie. It it's like, I guess, like, you can just kind of, not like, it's not showing him, like, actually, this hand goes over and you just kind of see it do the motion, and you kind of see their bodies kind of go, like, and then just shame. And then
basically, so what you see with this Tengu is he's flying. His arms are, this Tengu has wings on his arms. He just goes flat. He's trying to dodge lightning, and then he goes, his eyes roll back into his head as he's falling, and then he catches himself, and he just lies on the ground.
All right, and I was just gonna go and grab his flag.
I'm going to try to contest that with flight.
So is it flight or fight for me?
I've set a DC for this one because
you set a DC.
I can't think of how to do this one contested because, like, basically he would need to be have double disadvantage for this because he rolls a 20 for flight. That's not, that first one was real bad. Yep. Magic. That doesn't. Yeah. He looks up at you, tears pouring down his face.
Oh.
And he hands you the flag.
Oh, the baby.
Give me your lunch money. Snap.
You fucking would, bro. You would.
You're this huge jock who bullies people.
Except I'm not huge. I'm tiny.
I know. But isn't that how always, like, the girl school bully is? Like, she's just this little cheerleader who's just, like, emotionally destroys people.
It's usually like a tall blonde.
Not my fantasy. Anyway,
that's because you want a tiny person.
That was the wrong take for that game. Wrong.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. It's not wrong.
It was your words.
Different type of fantasy.
Oh god.
Anyway.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
What happened?
You were like, use your words. I was like, oh no.
I'm going to make one more roll as Gabe, you are getting close to the other side. This could decide whether this happens or not. Oh, we exploded on the magic. Well,
Exploded.
Calliope, I need one more flight roll.
From Gabe, right?
No, Calliope.
Oh, come on.
That's a 9.
Okay. You two are both kind of slowing down for some reason. I'm just not going to say slowing down. That's weird. She outpaces you again. Gabe, you are...
But, like, the fear is causing her to, like, tense up.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a dead sprint. It's like a... Calliope's keeping pace with where she was at, but this thing is like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, so you're not...
It's about to run upstairs at a horror movie, okay? Like...
Yep. Gabe, you can now see if just... I don't know if you're aware of what Calliope's after, but you now see the person guarding. I am going to drop them in the Discord.
I'm terrified about how hot this one's gonna be. I'm so... If they're too hot, we might need to take a break, okay? I'm just saying.
I am glued to this Discord.
Oh
This
shit.
Is what you...
What? Hang on. I'm not in the Discord. What is it?
That is what you see. A man with 3 heads and 6 arms, radiating fear and rage. Not his fear, but projecting fear outwards.
Okay, and so this is the person that Calliope is chasing. Just to be clear.
No. This is not who Calliope is chasing. This is who you are walking towards.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Tentacles versus arms. Let's go.
And are they just standing there?
They are
Menacingly.
standing there in that position. They
Okay.
are also 10 feet tall.
I'm gonna kind of pull back on Dog, and I'm gonna step off the chariot in my big muzzly form, and I'm gonna walk towards him.
Also, you're in your full height, right?
Yep.
With your muscles.
Yep.
You're straightened up like this with all your muscles. I love this.
And as I get close, are you the one who seems to be really mad? Well, now you're laughing, so I'm confused.
No, you are feeling the anger that I want you to feel, so that you miscalculate. Feel the fear and the rage as I destroy you.
So let me get this straight. Your whole thing is just to get people to feel angry and upset?
And hydrated.
I don't know if that last part's right.
I want you making mistakes.
I love to make steaks.
In that case, I don't like that, man. It just seems like a lot. Maybe we can just chill and hang out. And I'm gonna cast Greenwood Grove.
Yes!
And with that, we're gonna go on break.
Hold on. Are we gonna know when we come back? Like, is he stoned? Is he not stoned? What?
This is gonna be a contested spell because the 2 spells are basically in opposition of each other.
Yep, that's I figured.
Thus the idea behind the plan.
This is gonna be 2 Dragon Ball Z characters hitting each other with the massive spell as these waves of aura crash against each other.
It's rage powder versus sleep powder. It's
Okay.
Adderall v. weed.
Next time on Adderall versus weed.
We're on team. Yeah. Okay.
All right. We'll say 10:25 or whenever morph is done.
I'm on it.
I love that this has just become the joke now. To the point that even chat's like, yeah, we're running on morph time.
Yep.
For everybody that's new, because there's been a couple of new chatters here, Morph is Cody's dog. He is secretly in charge of the dummies. He runs everything here. He's our effective little man. Alright, but we will see you guys at 10:25 or whatever the 25 is for your time zone, okay?
Y'all.
Okay, bye! Dude.
I just couldn't agree more that we are, in fact, Gucci Gang. Collectively.
Say what you want, I wear Prada.
Realistically, like, I had a thought, right? Like, I think I said last week that your game, Cody, is the thirstiest game. I'm thinking it might be this one.
I don't know how. Actually, no, this one might be.
How is this one more thirsty than that one? I'm
Jasher?
failing as a player if his game is not more
Okay, I didn't say less hoey. I said this one's more thirsty.
Oh,
we got the thirsty campaign. Cody's is now being effectively renamed as the slut campaign. Okay.
I don't know how we got there, but here we are.
There's so much unreasonable charisma in Cody's game. Like, first of all, whisper, right? Just whisper.
You basically made me angel dust. Well, I made me angel dust.
There's just whisper, right?
I love that.
Changeling salute extraordinaire.
I am so excited to get into your backstory. Holy shit! I want to talk. Oh, I can't say it.
And then
am I next?
Ooh, actually, Sparky,
I know
I could tell you stuff, and then you would know stuff about Whisper that Jasher wouldn't know, and then you could use that.
It's leverage.
That's some good stuff. This is fun. Okay.
Delightful things I would love to be privy to.
At all.
He has a power imbalance that bugs me, and now it is gone.
And now
I love you more than life itself right now.
This is fun. I didn't even think about this. This is great. This is a good time. We'll hop in a Zoom call.
All right, sounds good, Cody.
Okay.
So, we need the contested spell roll. Let's go.
Anyway.
He's gonna make me roll a disadvantage.
I don't metagame. Anyway, give me a charm roll.
And a hydration. I'm sorry.
9.
These waves of energy hit, and as you start walking forward, trying to push his spell down, your spell breaks. But it stays around you well enough to protect you from his. I only beat you by 1.
Oh.
You walk into this field and he's standing there. All right, let's have some fun. And he is going to reach down and grab just a chunk of earth and throw it at you.
I want to just bat it away, I guess my cool line only works if I actually successfully do that. So
Yeah.
let me. So what do I got to roll for that?
So that would be a grit roll.
Are you not good at grit?
It's not my best. Should have made it. 10? No, alright, 10. My D4. That first time, so sorry. 7.
This chunk of earth comes roiling, pieces flying off, and you reach up. You haven't really practiced this ability on someone else.
Not to this extent.
Yeah, you haven't really like they don't have like a gym where you can go like hit
Hey, yo, let me throw rocks at a bitch.
The only person who's seen me in this form would be Alistair.
You smack it and it goes towards the audience.
I love hearing Morgan's unnecessary commentary
I
in the
rolled
back.
a 5.
Like, it goes
This
hurling
is his
towards the
clumping
audience.
Stat. I
Yeah.
rolled a nat 1 and a 4 for my magic. He looks at you and he's like, I thought you were a skinny man. Let's have some fun. And he's gonna rush you.
Ooh.
As he rushes me, I'm gonna just. I don't understand why you would need to make people angry. I don't like that. And I'm going to clench my fist, and as he gets close, I'm going to take like 2 steps forward, and I'm just gonna try and swing at him.
All right, this is a contested fight roll.
Which for me is brawn.
He goes in to swing. He goes in to grab your arms with his front 2 arms as his other 4 arms go into swing. But as they're swinging in wide, you duck his first 2 arms and hit him in the chest. He goes up in the air and lands down prone. He rolls back.
I'm gonna punch him one more. As he's rolling, I don't want to let him rest at all.
Yep.
I'm gonna go straight down. And as I go straight down, I'm gonna because you like anger, and I will throw that second punch.
There's gonna be a flight roll for him.
Ooh.
Ooh, Cody's dancing.
Oh dang, you're taking a picture? No, I thought I did with my explosion.
Oh, that's the face cam. That's so ugly. I mean, it's, shut up.
You're like,
Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm so sorry. I have to get a calculator.
I'm muted. Let's go. I love that Christian's like, yeah, we pooping on him. Shout out to Christian.
Okay. Okay. I want to point out I rolled a nat 20. I then proceeded to roll an 18. I then rolled my d4, which exploded. I then rolled my d4, which exploded. I then rolled my d4, which exploded. I then rolled my d4, which was a 3. I just rolled a 53. I am so sweaty right now. I don't...
You're just gonna, like, rip the lungs out of this man. Like,
He tucks to roll, and as he tucks back, you slam him in the chest. He embeds 5 feet into the ground. His arms are up, and he's unconscious.
I'm gonna say through gritted teeth, anger isn't right. And I'm gonna take his flag.
Kalanapi, before we go, and before he pulls the flag, Kalanapi, I need you to give me one more flag check.
I'm a break the illusion for y'all right now. That shit probably ain't gonna happen here. For 10.
Many things happen all at once. The first thing that happens is you hear a squeak behind you, Aya. As you turn and see a blur of feathers cross the line. Everybody's free. Within a split second, there's a 6-armed, 3-headed man laying on his back unconscious. And then there's an explosion from the stands. As everybody turns to look towards the stand where this explosion is gone, the place where the seat of honor is for the 7 is a hole. The 7 had been sitting watching the game. They are now gone. There are people picking up pieces and trying to get to safety as people are running and screaming. The 7 nowhere to be found. Suddenly a man teleports into the middle of the stage, into the middle of the arena, and shouts. The 7 are gone. Their house of power has been destroyed. A young boy a young student that they didn't have any register for, staying in the house, ripped a portal, ripped a tear into reality, and sucked them in. He says that he only escaped with his life, as he was almost killed too. And just before he was able to get away, he saw this boy turn and rip another portal and step through.
Who is saying all of this?
Just a man who is, he has long, white hair. He's bleeding down the side of his body.
Not familiar. Just some dude.
No, he's maybe an attendant of the Seven.
How far away
Perception check.
How far away were the Seven sitting from the arena?
So, as you guys know, the Seven can be in more than one place at a time. They send their essence to sit, and they send part of themselves to watch the game. But you know that at most times, especially lately, the majority of their power has been back at their home, keeping an eye on Nathaniel. As the man begins to calm down, they pause the game. They say, "We'll figure this out. We'll talk about this later." As everyone's kind of calming down and talking, they say, "You get the idea that." The Seven were just there, and all of a sudden, without warning, Nathaniel ripped a hole in space and time that sucked them in. A rift that led to what this man described as nothing, as chaos, as death, as the absence of everything that is, and they were sucked in. And when they were sucked in their home, all instances of themselves around the multiverse were sucked in as well. And Nathaniel ran. He walks up to the three of you, and holding, now bandaged up, he walks up to the three of you and says, "Meet me." He gives you a location. It's basically where the Seven have an office. It's just off the Great Hall. He says, "Meet me there." You all head over, and you are now sitting across from him.
Across from Nathaniel or the silver-haired guy?
The silver-haired guy.
Okay.
And you said he's an attendant of the Seven.
Of the
Have we ever seen him in any of our meetings with the Seven?
You would have seen him. You've never really talked to him. He's just always there, just like either taking notes or if they need anything going and running off. He's the one who's always there. Weirdly, you've seen multiple instances of him. It seems like what his ability is that he can just be wherever they need him to be, whenever they need him to be. He seems to have like a similar ability, but that seems to be the extent of his powers. He can just be anywhere at once. You also, if you take a look at him, you seem to notice that he looks similar to the statues around the school.
So, the Seven, they're safe, right? Or
They are either gone or dead. I don't know.
so no optimism. Okay.
With that, and like she's fumbling over her words. What happens to this realm when people like the Seven are no longer in existence? Or at least what we would estimate to happen, given that I've assumed that this would never have happened in the first place.
You would assume that. I would have assumed that it would have.
Is he
ceased.
is he still like visibly shaken?
Yes.
That tranquility spell that Kalanopi first did when we were talking about sculpting our magic. She's literally just going to reach out and, like, put him at ease enough to clear his own thoughts.
I don't.
It is okay. We understand if there is no answer.
I would have thought it would have fallen apart, but I thought this. I would have guessed that this was the wind that Chaos was looking for. There are no answers anymore. Not only were they like your word would be God's, but they were basically the parents to us all. They are our original ancestors. They're my mother. I'm a first generation.
Not having parents can be kind of good.
I think if you'd had parents like them, you might feel differently.
So right.
So there is no chance of finding the 7 at all. Because when you say gone, what do you mean?
I've been back now since, and they don't. It's pure chaos magic in its purest form. They are with chaos right now. I don't know. And as far as I can tell, Nathaniel fled to Earth. We don't know what he did there, but he's left, and he tried to kill me when I walked in. He killed them and then tried to kill me, and I flitted away. And
Are you sure it was Nathaniel? I mean, we had a brief interaction with the guy. He just doesn't sound like him.
I mean,
Gabriel, he literally destroyed your arm.
Okay, yeah, but like, I asked him to.
guys, I think this is just a classic they fucked around and found out case. Weren't their whole thing they were trying to help him, like, harness his powers? It sounded like they fucked around, they found out, and they were just thinking that they could handle it, and turns out Nathaniel was a little bit... he had his big boy pants on that day, and, fucked them up. It might not have been on purpose. It might have been on purpose. God knows I still haven't forgiven him for the whole arm thing. But we have to consider that option.
What do you think that they would have done to Nathaniel that would make him do something like this? Like, I feel like he was very, very clear in the fact that he's dangerous, but like, I feel like him being conscious of that could have avoided this, Like, I kind of agree with Aya on this one. Something happened. That wouldn't have happened out of nowhere.
So what do we do now?
why I called you here. You've all been... He hands each of you a key. This opens their home. You have now free range of the home. You have house is yours. To do what you wish with it.
The house, like the tree, the whole thing. Like, what do you?
No, where the seven live. The tower to the east. Where they live. It is yours. I think you've been there a couple times now. More than a couple. But you're free. You're free to do with it what you will. They have a library with stuff that no one else has access to, and I will be still there to make sure things are safe. My poor mother.
I'm assuming, given everything that has happened, this house is not exactly as safeguarded as we originally thought.
As far as I knew, no one could enter without permission from the Seven. And unfortunately, they gave Nathaniel permission. They trusted him. They believed that he would not harm them, and they could stop anything that he would do unintentionally. This felt pretty intentional. After he did it, he turned to us. His eyes were full of fear, and when he saw me, he sent a rift at me that nearly killed me. It took off, and he's gonna pull off the bandage, and you're gonna see the bone, his where his bone would be. There's just his shoulder is shaved off, and he's gonna cover that back up and say, "If I hadn't moved, I would be dead."
He goes to show us this. Is it like it's literally like just bone and like viscera essentially?
It's bizarre. It looks like it's not bleeding. It's like if you like saw a cut into something and there was a piece of glass in front of it. It was just negated. That part of his body was just deleted from existence. And he appears to be holding it together with whatever magic is there. The bandage is just seems to be more to cover. It looks gross, but it looks stabilized. But you can see part of his shoulder bone, and it's just held there, in suspended by magic and then covered with a bandage. Gabe, you would have remembered that he said he's done something like that before, where he sent a wave of energy out and killed someone in a very similar way.
Yeah, the math, it's lining up. I got the receipts. I just don't like how it sounds. I like Nathaniel. Just Gabe is having kind of a somber, disappointing moment of hearing his friends, somebody he thought was a friend,
A murderer.
acting wild, awfully wild, Nathaniel.
And you now have access to go look at the crime scene. If you guys want to head over there.
The tower is also the crime scene.
Yeah, the tower, it all happened in their home. So what you were
Okay.
told is basically Nathaniel opened a rift in their seats of power, that room where they sat, and by destroying that, it basically somehow siphoned in every other instance that they had spread out throughout the multiverse, and all versions of them were sucked into this rift. by destroying their seat of power, where they kept most of their main energy, the threads that connected their other cells. It sucked them all in.
Devastating. Okay. But yeah, I we go check out the tower. It feels weird checking out our new home. I don't know how much, but
Yeah, you guys still have the dorm rooms. You'll still stay there, but this is more like you have access to all their knowledge and all their items and everything.
but could we stay there?
You could. It's
Secret tower.
It's technically connected to the school.
Realistically, I don't think that we should stay here, given the atrocities that have just happened. It's clearly not a safe spot. Not so much because he was invited in and destroyed it, but... And there's this moment of, like, weird disbelief of, like, he actually did it. Across her face, where she's like, but if he ripped open a portal here, I would assume that that's just like a doorway. He could do it again and come back. I think we are the safest in the clubhouse. Because Nathaniel never got to see the clubhouse, did he?
No. Okay. Well then, let's go check out the tower then. We won't stay there. Gabe puts down sleeping bag. Sorry.
It's like staying in a haunted house. Somebody died here.
I'm gonna need a different roll from each of you.
Okay.
Aya, I want a charm roll.
Ew. Brother, ew.
Brother, ew.
That's not the worst.
Gabe, I also want a charm roll.
Okay. Can I also add one thing? If we
Yeah.
do go to the tower, something that Gabe would specifically be looking for?
Yeah, you are going. These are the rolls for the tower. So yeah, what are you specifically looking for?
He knows that Nathaniel was working on a lot of those symbols, those wards, the anti-magic nothingness things I was working on my tentacles carving in. Basically anything that would look like that would draw my focus.
Okay.
I will
And
draw a charm.
You
So using my
add in
wand,
more-
or is this just
this-
the charm?
Yeah.
this is magic. This is
Okay.
a magic sense for both of you. And Kalanopi, I need a brawn check from you.
For...
You are going to be walking over. There is something on the floor, but it's covered by rubble.
And you said these are magic rolls? Yes?
Yes. Yeah, this is your inherent magical strength.
13 for Sparky.
Okay.
That's a 12 for Cantaloupe.
This is a 3 for Gabe.
Oh.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh.
Oh.
Give me a brains roll for your other one though, for the looking for specifically for like runes and stuff. Kalanopi, as you move the rubble, you see a burn in the floor. That you have seen before. You've seen this on Celios's door.
Right before he disappeared.
The first one, yeah. Aya,
Mm-hmm.
You're sensing out with your aura to feel around and trying to get an idea of what happened from an emotional standpoint. You feel you're trying to like recreate kind of like what happened. Weirdly, you don't really get anything from before, and you also don't really get anything after. But then there's a sudden spike of fear all around. Like almost as if it was calm.
Mm-hmm.
As just everyone was calm and everything was normal. And then you get a massive spike of fear from everywhere. You get a spike of fear from where the 7 were. You get a spike of fear from where you would assume Nathaniel was standing. And you would get a spike of fear from the silver-haired man. I need to get his name. And what
But I
did
don't
you
sense.
and
I
what
don't
did you
sense
roll
it.
for? Oh yeah, what was that, Aya?
I don't sense any unauthorized auras.
No.
Okay.
No, not with a 13.
Okay, that's rude.
Sorry. And Gabe, what did you get for your brains roll?
9.
You find a little corner with a like it's like a room that they built in. You walk over there and you notice a bunch of papers and documents, all about runes. You find a book that is, as far as you can tell, like kind of like a dictionary, but it is hyper complex to understand, because it's like trying to understand that this one symbol means this thing, but if you add this part of the symbol and twist it this way, it becomes this other thing. And it's very like, it's like trying to understand kanji, but more difficult.
Understood. Make a note of that.
So you now have that book, as well as his notes. As far as you can tell, he didn't take anything with him when he left. Like everything he had was there. He basically left with what he was wearing. Lanape, you also see, as you move debris, there is a trapdoor right by where the burn is. That it appears to be a trapdoor. It's obviously not opened, and it hasn't been opened. But it looks like someone was trying to burn through the door from underneath. And you're on ground level. As you do so, you see that it's some sort of escape. It's some sort of escape tunnel. It doesn't seem to be necessarily for the 7, but maybe for Obaru is his name, the silver-haired man. It seems like anyone else who might be there. Like if anything ever, like anyone needed a way out, they could get out that way. But it also seems to be guarded by you. You sense carvings as you tremor sense down. You sense carvings in the walls and on the other side of the door that would not allow anyone in without permission as well. Something like it seems highly guarded and complicated with runic magic. So, as you kind of take all this information in and head back to your dorms, we're going to kind of wrap it up there for the end of the session.
What a somber note to leave us on, my guy.
What happened?
Hang on,
You were playing sports ball.
Before we leave.
Okay. Before you leave.
Before we leave.
I'll look over at Tess. I gotta get these notes to Alistair.
Not Tess, Aya.
Oh,
Change
sorry.
your name. Yep, it's hard.
I didn't change my name. I'm sorry. Hey, Gabe.
Huh?
God damn it, Sparky.
What do you call a squirrel that's been to space?
I don't know.
An astronaut.
And you guys make your way to your dorm, and
I needed that today.
do you guys head to the clubhouse to sleep, or do you guys sleep in your dorm?
I think the night clubhouse.
Clubhouse seems like a
Yeah.
better option.
Plus, we'd
It's
all
also,
be together.
It's also a much shorter walk. Yeah, so you guys head down there.
We'd be sleeping in the clubhouse, writing our notes on the board.
And we will end our session there.
Huzzah! Oh my god. Jasher!
Yeah.
My heart, homie.
mean? What do you mean
What do you
Severed
mean?
is dead?
He
Or
said
gone.
gone or dead. Gone or dead.
And Nathaniel
They
did it?
seem to be trapped with chaos.
Oh my god.
They're back to fighting chaos.
Literally in the middle of that. I don't know if anybody else read it, but I just yelled at Christian. I was like, "You ripped a fabric. You ripped space and time. What?
Space.
Bad luck, brother. Bad luck. Damn it.
Like, sir." And then he's like, "I didn't do anything. I did something, but like I didn't do it." All right. So, yeah, with all that trauma, we level up, right?
Yep, definitely. You all level up.
Yeah.
You level up in trauma.
Hooray! Therapy.
You need therapy.
I never knew my father. Sorry, wrong trauma. Alright. But either way, thank y'all for coming and hanging out for that emotional freaking roller coaster. If you haven't already,
Fun sports ball. Trauma.
if you haven't already, 3 of the 4 of us do stream on a decently regular basis, especially Jasher and Cody coming up on Friday, 2 days from now, the adventures of Doof and
Azrak and Doof.
Azrak and Doof.
And we probably will have Christian again this time.
You
That'd
can
be fun.
yell at him. Actually,
Yeah, we
Christian
can.
has his own channel now, so like, Shaw should support him so that he can hit affiliate. But
Yeah, and if you want to go click the thing and just follow me now, I am only 20 followers away from affiliate.
yep, that's why I've got
Hey.
everybody tagged below. You can follow myself, Jasher, Cody. Eventually, we'll get Sparky a beefy enough computer so that she can come out and hang and play Baldur's Gate with Azrak and Doof.
Yeah.
But go ahead and
That
shoot
would be
everybody
fun,
a follow.
actually.
If you're already not following, I'm assuming most of you are, because it looks like everybody in chat right now is subbed. So like, shout out to y'all for that.
Hey, boy.
Yeah, go follow me specifically.
Oh my
so
God,
I can
Jessica.
do more.
I want to do things.
I want to be affiliate.
So, that being said, I would ask who we want to raid, but Mel gave me a suggestion very, very early on. Looks like they are still running Pathfinder today. What is it? It's Lynn? It's Lynn. So we will go ahead and knock that out.
Yeah.
You heard us kind of talking about it before, earlier in the stream. Next Tuesday is the Slutty campaign with Cody.
Yeah, and yo, back on a boat.
Oh God, we're on a boat.
back
We're
on a
always
boat.
We're always on boats. Oh god.
But maybe some good roleplay opportunity for Whisper and Peruva to catch up, and
Yep, and kill her.
make amends, Fight, kiss. Oh.
Two enemies on a boat. They might kiss.
They might kiss.
That's up to Whisper. That's up to that.
For Whisper
No.
to throw her off the boat. And now I'm throwing her off for Rhythm. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and initiate this raid. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8:30-ish. So
Ish.
Ish.
Ish is correct.
Ish. Alright, and we will see you guys all on Tuesday.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.